Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So second match here in Group E, so the second match in total from the bottom half, the more quote-unquote broken half. Previously we saw that Liverlisk Bird Up Tri-Brigade won, due to the wind barrier statue against Yugioh Fiendsmith. So definitely one of the title candidates, looking at Yugioh Fiendsmith, the deck is still in, right? But, I mean, the one loss does hurt a little bit. So the next one we have two more, less broken decks compared to the previous two. We have Eldlich Synchro, COVID format, 2020, so awkward format where, there weren't any real life events. A lot of powerful cards, 1.5 card combo, well, Helki is full combo basically. As you know, while the other deck, Joshua Smith's, when was it, YCS Pro X list back in 2017? Again, a lot of power spells, grass looks greener, card of the mice, and so on, right? So I could agree with the people that the more recent deck here, in this case, the Synchro Eldlich deck, has like a slight advantage over the, I was about to say trap heavy deck, but both traps are trap heavy oriented. But Paleo as a deck definitely wants to go first. If not, sure, you have stuff like Grass, Desires, Card of the Mice to get you there, more cards basically. But due to momentum, etc., I feel that if you take a look at both decks, Paleo definitely wants to go first. Anyway, so, well, Helki. Oh, it has been a while. When was Helki banned? I can't remember. Should recheck that, but I mean, as soon as this deck has access to a tuner, basically Helki, again, you can go for full combo, which is like, what was it, 3-4 draws off of Hyper Librarian, right? And end on an Omni-Negation, plus of course Interruption, Disruption with your traps. 2 power spells getting negated, and because of this, Paleo again loses momentum. They don't have a level 2 on the field. Swap could get them there, preemptively get another level 2 on the field to potentially threaten your opponent with the frog. Totally awesome. But yeah, against this, especially after, what was it, 3 or 4 draws plus Omni-Negation, that's hard for Paleo. That's really hard. Basically, for every deck, right? That Paleo, what is it? Get something from your banished pile back to the graveyard, right? The Backjack is cool, but it's not going to save you. Sure, a Paleo as a chopping block, that's not how you want to play with Paleo, but as a last resort, if you want to survive, you need to do that, but it doesn't really matter, right? Still had many negations left. Okay, going second this time. The Ash getting me there as well. With Card of the Mice, that hurts, and Swap, so it's not looking too good. But the advantage though is the Eldlich package also is very similar to Paleo in some way, as it keeps snowballing into more advantage, right? Magician Souls gets to go through, and that's, I guess, the advantage of playing against an older deck, less imperms, less failures, This is definitely a solid play, preventing the Eldlich deck from getting out a Synchro or, getting out Helki and putting a Synchro face down. The problem, though, of Paleo is that you don't want to give them the opportunity to play, as in to snowball into more Paleos. And the problem here is that I have a lot of traps set. I guess they have two options, to go for Toad or Opabinia. I guess Toad, if it wasn't for display, like in hindsight, you should probably negate or prevent Eldlich from getting out, or from hitting the field, because now you're always losing the. I mean, I'm not so sure if it was public information, this set. What is it, the Conquistador, the one that pops? I mean, that's one of my few outs to get rid of Toad, right? And not, I mean, as soon as you let your opponent use Totally Awesome, as in special summon a dupe from the deck, then it's probably over for you, not the Paleo player. Because that's far too much advantage they will be getting, and especially protection as well because of Dupe Frog. And the Crow. I mean, again, you're just not giving Paleo a break, as in not giving them an opportunity to chain their Paleos in graveyard. As long as I have that opportunity, they're not going to win this one. So that's the first Paleo level 2 hitting the field. They're, blocking themselves with Reckless Greed, so I guess it was needed. But again, they needed swap or any normal summonable level 2, and then they probably would have been back in the game, right? Like Opabinia and so on. We draw another Ash, could be important. Let's see, we can go for some burn damage, potentially. Okay, the strike is fine though. We go for Chat Synchron and, you know, Herald. Herald, I guess, it does hurt, you know, Omni Negation, and they aren't main decking that many traps, monsters that can attack over the Herald. And of course they're under Reckless Greed, and what is the Forbidden Apocrypha? I believe that's the name. What does it do? Like, flip it over, and then as soon as a player or your opponent controls 2 monsters or more of the same type, Synchro, Exceed, or whatever, all of those monsters of that monster type will be sent to the graveyard. Something like that. Game number 3. Like, that board is kind of solid. You know, if I would like destroy the Dupe Frog as well to give them the Swap Frog and so on, but evenly matched. That was a card that was not available back in 2017, but that Card of the Maestro on top of the deck still keeps them in the duel. So end phase, I guess this was an okay-ish play. Prevent them. I mean, it was the fresh set card as well, right? We're popping the face down, basically putting an Eldlich in graveyard, and I guess keep the pressure going, not giving Paleo the opportunity to set up. So let's see, are we able to dodge the Paleo traps? So that's one Paleo in graveyard, the Mirror Force, Eldlich, the right one I believe is protected, right? And yeah, we're able to chain block, yeah. So that's, even though I'm not so sure if I really needed to, because again my Eldlich is protected, but they don't make Cross. Ah man, and I have my Crow again, so I think I'm only main making 1 Crow, I think. That's kind of sick. Again, you just can't give them an opportunity to, you know, give them 1 or 2 level 2s. If you do so, you're a goner, and they just can't get a break. So banish Sanguine to search, what is it? The banish one. You know which one I mean. Compulse, that's fine though, because they're on a clock. Yeah, we're not able to chain block, so they'll be getting a Paleo on field. And this is fine though, again. As long as the Paleos don't survive, they have Swap Frog in hand for, you know, another rank 2 Exceeds play. Opabinia would not make sense, though definitely makes sense to go for Dupe. But again, very similar, right? Oh, no, it does trigger now. Yeah, we are chaining Imperm. I probably should have, whatchamacallit, used Imperm preemptively. Then they would not have triggered or, you know, been able to go for Dupe Frog, right? Now that I think of it. So, you know, you give them 2 blast wins, but I think all of the back row are useless. Or at least, oh no, we don't know the, what was it? Dynamiscus. I mean, yeah, I think I had to, right? Because of those last wins as well. That was my only play left. Burn damage and potentially attack. Anyway, so yeah, next one, Group B, Synchro Fusionist, Sick deck, Triple Omega versus Windups, Shocklock, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.